storage. Okay. Now, what do you mean by storage? Keeping file. Simple logic. Storage means keeping something. Like in computer is file. Now there are three types of storage. One is S3, EBS, EFS. These are three types of storage. And one more type is local storage. That means whenever you open a system, any system, that becomes a local storage. Like your system, your desktop, your laptop, whatever you are using, that is a local storage. Okay, like when you create EC2, it is a local storage. You will get 8 GB, 10 GB file, or 30 GB file. Okay, after that, if you want additional storage, like if you want to add something or hardware or hard drive to your instance, okay, so that is EBS, Elastic Block Storage. Try to understand EBS, Elastic Block Storage. That will give advantage of adding hardware, that is hard disks, to your instance. Like 8 GB is by default. You want 100 GB extra. You want 200 GB extra. You can add. Same thing can be done with Windows and Linux. Only in command prompt and graphical, that will be different. Functionality is same. Like you do in real time. Now today your laptop has 10 GB hard drive, for example. You want 1 terabyte, you can add, you can buy and you can add it physically. In here you have to attach it. That is known as EBS, block storage. It comes under block, like 10 GB, 5 GB in block size will come. Next is EFS, Elastic File System. There will be one common hardware or hard disk. It will be shared to others. It will not attach to others. Like you can say your Google Drive. Normal logic I am saying, like not Google Drive also, I love to say Google Drive. Your database, where data is stored, everybody can access. Like Amazon is using one data store, everybody can access that one. So here within your group, you can create one hardware and you can share it among each other. Or normal example, you can take this one external hard drive. Everybody can use. You get on hard drive, I'll give it to you, you copy, I'll give it to you, copy. Anybody can copy. That is what EFS is. Next is S3, simple storage. Okay, it is similar like Google Drive, where you can store file, blog, everything. Normal storage. Like in Google Drive, is there any restriction? This file you cannot, that file you cannot know. You can put any file, correct? Here also you can put any file. But remember, as a free version, okay, 2 GB is free. After that, up to 5 terabyte, it is chargeable. One bucket size, like your Google Drive, by Google it is limitless space, but 15 GB is a limit for free. After that, you want more, you have to pay. That I don't know how much it is. So you have to pay. The same thing here. They will not tell you first. 2 GB you can use. After that, if you are exceeding, then you have to pay as per month or as per hour, something you have to do. So now copy, paste, delete it. You have practice it. I'm saying again and again. So there are three types of storage. S3 for keeping all files. EBS attaching volumes to your existing instance. EFS sharing volume. These are three storage you are going to do one by one. Okay? Please everybody make this note. I am not sharing this PPT at present. I'll share later on. So this is I'm preparing for your DevOps time that they will see. Write down this storage. Make a note. Local store, EBS store, EFS storage, and S3. These are the four type of storage. First one, when you create instance, that time is a local storage. Second one, volume storage. Next one, network folder, like drive share. Last one, object storage. Make a note properly. This PPT you are not going to get. You will get this PPT later on while doing DevOps, who have DevOps. This is I making because there are certain things I have skipped here. NAT, all HCL is not part of AWS. There are certain people who are doing only AWS. So I cannot make it lengthy. Written online? Okay, now difference. Take a note of this. First one, block storage. Data stored in multiple blocks, and each block will have their involved, that is EBS. Here EX means example, huh? Not extra, example. EX means EBS example. So make a note of this. Then EFS is file storage, next one is object storage. In interview, they will have these questions to you. How many storage you have? We have 3 types of storage, excluding local storage. These are the 3 services you will get from AWS. So today we will do only S3 and I will do EBS for Windows, and I will give one PPT where your EFS and EBS is there. That you have to do your homework. Anyhow, you are getting 2 days holiday. Saturday, Sunday. So there should be minimum 3 to 4 homework. Online people understood up to here how many type of storage we have and where we use.
Sir, I have terminated the instance, sir. After terminating also it is been charged, sir. Some 30.
See, if
I
you
checked the
run,
billing amount.
no, if you are seeing the billing also, charging means you see your Elastic IP somewhere is attached.
No, sir, I have deleted everything. After deleting also around some 30 rupees it is showing.
That they will show because you are using, no need to worry.
Okay, not supposed to pay.
600 rupees. Sometimes it goes 3000 rupees also. No need to worry. When you get a mail, you let me know. You'll get a mail.
Okay.
Saying that you are going to terminate.
Okay.
That time you let me know.
Okay.
I'll tell you the procedure. Somebody will come. I know somebody will get message quickly.
Okay.
You can waive off your thing for 3 times only in 1 year. So you should be patient. You will get this termination message once after 3 to 4 months. Okay. Keep apart. Storage is clear. How many type of storage are there? Anybody has any question on storage? Clear? We'll do the practicals now. We'll understand. Not required. We'll see. So first of all, we are going to do storage. By default, you can create 200 block storage in here, 200 files. Okay. Now there are little bit terms are changed. Functionality same, like it is same like Google Drive. Your S3 is same like Google Drive. No difference. But terms are changed. You say Google Drive because it is Google product. S3 as because it is Amazon product. In Google, we say as file and folder. Like in Windows, what do you say? File, like MS Word file or this file, or we say folder. Okay. Here it is known as bucket. Here folder meaning is bucket. They will give me your bucket ID. Let me give the folder ID. Inside that bucket, we will keep some file. That is here known as object. That is what the difference is. Object means any file, whatever file you like. Folder means bucket, the main bucket, main outcome, first folder you create. Like if I come here, if I do write, what is this folder? in my local storage, this is my folder. Assume this desktop is my EC2. Just assume. Inside EC2, I have created one folder. In there, I will say EC2 I have created a bucket. Inside that bucket, I have some file. But here I will say I have objects. That is what the difference is. Okay. So let's say the PPT. So these are three terms you will get. S3 bucket. Bucket with objects means inside the bucket whatever files are there. Okay, don't get confused in interviews and all. They will tell what is bucket. Normally it is a file, but in Amazon we say bucket. Objects or those things. Clear? So I have given there. S3 means simple storage service. So S3. We should know the meaning. Like when I say EC2 means what? EC2. Like when I say EC2, na? EC2 instance. What does EC2 stand for? Online people, what does EC2 stand for? Somebody knows.
Elastic Cloud.
Yes, Elastic Cloud Computing. You should know this full form. Don't say they might give you an interviews also like multiple questions. S3 simple storage base, simple storage base. You should know. Next, Amazon has a simple web service interface that you can use, store, and retrieve any amount of data at any time. It's given by developer to access sample, high scalable, reliability, fast, inexpensive, all those things, like whatever you do. Here, whatever output you will get in web page. Like in Google Drive also, if you open something, you see in a web console. Like you try to click on document file, you cannot edit. You will open in a web console page. You have to download it and then you do your work, correct? But it is accessible to all. Whomever you give the link, he or she can access. He or she can what? Download. The same thing here also. Whenever you keep your file or folder, whatever you keep inside, by default they are blocked. By default they are blocked. If you want to be accessible, you have to make it public. Clear? Basically, simple storage are used for web hosting. Like today, yesterday we have created one file, remember, like load balancer 1, load balancer 2, load balancer 3. For that, what I have to do? I have to create one instance, I have to install some VPC, then I have to do some codings over there a little bit, then create file, then take my IP, post. There's a lot of work, minimum 10 to 15 minutes work will be there. But now I have a ready-made HTML file. I want to just see the output. I just want to see the output is working or not. After that, I will log in instance. For checking purpose, I cannot give instance. So your S3 bucket will help you out. You can launch static web hosting page also. Any web page you can launch with the help of this. So suitable file, HTML, PDF, MP4, TXT, whatever. Anything you keep in this, you will get an output of web. If you give in text file also, you will see web page output only. You cannot edit. You have to download. Remember, whatever you do in Google Drive, same thing. Only Google Drive we cannot launch web page. Here we can launch web page. That is one function. Clear? See, use for storage, use for static web host. These are the examples I have given. Only these three, not any. How it works is written over here. Just go through it. By default, it has 5 TB size. The largest single file can be transferred 5 GB. Like you have a specific required data, like you have a file of 8 GB, for example. You can copy. Like in a pen drive only, in the pen drive, if it is FAT32, and you try to copy a file, an image file of 3 GB, will it go? No. You have to make it NTFS. It allows 5 GB file. Here all storage are NTFS. The maximum size of one file is 5 GB. If something is 6 GB, it will not go. At a time 5 GB you can send, or in break 6 GB you can send and say one file only. Like talk about image file. Like Windows image is 7 GB or 8 GB, something like that. So like that file. If you are breaking it out, sending 20 GB also no problem. But one shot, if you want to send, 5 GB is the limit. In this S3, there are certain storage class. Let's take an example of Google Photo. What does Google Photo do? Whenever you take a snap, it will go back up first thing. So when you do today you have taken photo, it will be viewed properly. It will be in your mobile also, in Google Photos also, correct? Yes. Wait for around 3 to 6 months. What will happen? It will delete from the system. Might be if you delete it also. But in Google Photos it is there. Correct? After a year, it will be there, but it is down. You have to retrieve it. So it is a policy of keeping the file. Here also it has policy of keeping the file. If you are keeping a file today for 90 days, it will be standard. That means you are using it. If you are not using that file, it will go to infrequent access for again 180 days. If you are not using at all, infrequent, that means it will come out of your storage, it will store there. After that also you are not using it. Not delete, it will go to Glacier. Nothing is going to delete. Google Photo, nothing is going to delete. It goes to the Glacier, deep archive. It goes to deep archive, you can retrieve it, but it takes some time. The quality becomes bad. But data will be stored. No manual detection, auto detection is there. Nothing is there. If you want to keep a life cycle, there is different story. Like after 30 days, it should delete automatically. That you can do. But by default, it is not there. Okay? Clear? Any questions? Online people understood this type standards as frequent and Glacier? If not, just read these 3 lines, 3 paragraphs. You'll understand. Just read it out. This is enough. Just read. Online people, please read these first 3 lines and understand.
So the storage will be showing only S3 and EFS.
Where EFS?
Here, sir, in Amazon.
That I will tell later. Why are you seeing this one? See this one now. When I will come, I will tell. Everything is there. Done, online people, any questions? Sandhya, Nirmal, Vinay, Bharat, Usha, any questions, queries? Rajendra? Prices will be different.
Sir, latency.
Delay.
Delay.
It will take time. If it is in Glacier, it will have heavy latency. Like if you see mobile phone, go to Google Photos, scroll fully down. It will take some time to retrieve. So that is what latency.
It will improve quality.
Not improve quality, you will get that file, same file only, it will take time to come out.
Yes, sir. It is loading.
That is what delay, not loading, delay. Perfect word will be delay. So more it goes down, more delay will become. But it has some standard, like for standard 90, then again 90 is 180 for infrequent. So Glacier after 180. So this practice I cannot show now. If you have to see, you have to wait for 1 year with me. I can just create it now.
But like while purchasing S3,
You are not purchasing anything.
if we are doing S3, first we will keep in standard only.
By default, it's standard only.
Standard.
Then if you don't use, it goes to 1 by 1 step down.
But then the cost before.
Clear? Online. I can move to next page. Okay. This is your protecting your data created by AWS only. You are not doing anything. Your files are not getting deleted. Why? Because of this two. In transit at rest. In transit using secure socket layer, transport layer ensure the integrity of the confidential of data transits from Amazon S3. If you are not sharing to anybody, it will not share. If you search also, like you go to S3, your account, try my name will not come. But if I until and unless I give my link. Okay. Next, service side encryption. Whatever file you do, it is encrypted. Directly you cannot open. Even I am the user, I cannot open. I have to encrypt it. I have to make it public to check. Clear? Understood? This is a three thing inbuilt. You are not doing it, it's already there. Okay. Then we have this creating folder, bucket, versioning. So some practicals are there. I am doing one by one now. So this practical again I'll come with this, how it works. Now there are certain things you should remember. So first service S3. You will get one page. That page is in global mode. See, no other mode are open. Whenever you create a bucket, it is global. Okay. Now the bucket name should be unique. If it is not unique, you cannot create. Once you create a bucket, fine, that will be stored in global. That the reason is in global mode. Inside that, whatever file name you give doesn't matter. Bucket should be global. I will try to give one common name like AWS, DevOps, will not take because somebody is used. Okay, might be today what name I am going to give. I don't know. I will try that time only. So might be that name also used. Okay, we have to see. So remember here, whenever you create a bucket, your name is unique. Next, while giving name, you cannot put space or any kind of special character like underscore, bracket, flower bracket, third bracket, all the thing. Simply name. Hyphen you can give, but simple name you can give. Okay, so let's see. How to create bucket. First bucket name. Let's give first AWS practical. Not. Then where this bucket will allow, which region, you have to select the region here. So at present I am doing in Mumbai, so let's do in Mumbai only. If any policy you have not created, here block all public access is there. If you do block all public access means you have to do manually one by one. So we can do one thing, we can just untick this. Or if you want something from here, you can go through it. Acknowledge, permit, just create. If my name is clear, unique, it will take, or else I get an error. Nobody is taking this name. But if I give some name like AWS, guarantee this name has been taken by somebody. Yeah. Okay, if I take DevOps, they are practicing these things, na? Already exist. Okay, so AWS practice, nobody does too. I also tried first time only. Okay, so your bucket is created. Now inside this bucket you have to create a file. The normal will do that first. So let's keep this file. So I have one file where something is written as file storage 1. So how? Open that bucket. You can see upload over here, or you can create folder if you want. I'm uploading the file. Upload, add file, MS file. I'll upload it. Just done. Upload. No, like you do in your Google Drive. Drag and drop also you can do if you want.
Can I see
What you want to watch?
file?
Obviously you want folder coming. I just copied it. Okay. Now if you want to see, it will open in a web page. It will not open in TXT file, whatever file you do. If you want to edit something, you have to download, edit and upload. Directly you cannot do. Like in Google Drive also, if you have anything, you can see the page. You cannot write something. You have to download the file. Same thing here. Click on this. Click on open. You can see in web page. File storage 1 is very small. It is very small here. Huh? Here it is written. As it is opening web page, it cannot be big. You have to create your HTML file and all those things, then only you can see. Okay? But if I want to share with you, I cannot share this link because I don't have an option to share anything. I have to share it this URL. This is only for the user who has created it. I can see because the file is with me. But I want to share this file to you also. Then you should see the output, how it came. So I cannot share this one. If you share this, violation of rule. Okay. So I have to share the URL. So I'll share the URL and please tell me what output you are getting. Click on the URL and tell me what output you are getting.
Does not appear or any style.
And you got it. So you got access denied. Access denied. Right? You got an error code, correct?
Yes, sir.
Because online people, did you try? Hey, who is this? When are you first? Do not do all those things, like sending heart symbol and all in the class. See, if you click on this,
Mistake on
you
that.
get this error because this is not public. By default, it is not public. You have to make it public. Once I make public, again you click, you can see that file. How to make public? Come to your bucket, come to object action. Scroll down, make public. Now check.
Tell me, sir.
Same thing. Link is one only. Only it depends on the permission. Understood? Can you edit something? Try to edit. Nothing you can do because it's web page link. URL. Can you add something status to? No option on the URL. What you are trying? It will not come. Okay?
We'll zoom in passive.
Zooming, we are doing a screen zoom. Okay. So this is one function. But this is not only the function of storage. Lot of other functions. Like advantage I will talk about. The biggest advantage is retrieving the file. If somehow it got deleted. First thing. Like for example, in Google Drive. Okay. Like this is only file one I have. Now I'll add something. Like I'll add and I'm adding. Again storage. Now if I copy this file, same location, what will happen? Overwrite, correct? Will I get my previous file? Not possible in Google Drive. Okay. Assume you are a developer. You develop a code. Every day you are developing source code. And you are uploading the file because you do not want to keep your file. Might be your hardware can get corrupted. Now, when you upload the file, it will get overwrite. Might be today you have done some coding is working. Tomorrow you updated something, saved mistakenly and uploaded it. Now it's not working. What do you edit? Who knows? So there should be some level of deviation. Deviation in the sense what you have done yesterday, what you have done today, or what you have done continuously. So there will be one level which we get in S3 only. We do not get in any other function. That is not in Amazon or Azure also. The people used to save their data in S3 because it has this function. This function is known as version. This function is known as version. Now at present, I have only one file. Okay, this open file storage 1. Okay. I'll come to my bucket inside. I'll go to properties. Bucket versioning. By default, it is disabled. But once you enable it, you cannot disable it. You can only suspend it. Almost same. Disable, suspend, same only. How to do? See, by default, disable. Edit. Enable. If you want a multi-factor authentication, that also you can do, which I have told in my IM class, MFA. Remember? Save changes. Enable done. Now come back. At presently one file. I'll copy the same file. I have added something. I'll click this. I'll open. I'll get that file, second storage. But where is my first file? I just told now I will get the first file. We want to see as you have enabled it. Here you will get an option versioning. Just click on that. In down you can see. Okay. The link which I have sent you, open that again. Which file you see? Will you see the updated one or the old one?
It is showing access.
Why? I'll click on the file, I'll make it public. Check now. Both showing, correct? That means we are overwriting for you, it is new file with same URL. But for me, I can see two. Whichever I like, I can open. You cannot open because I have overwritten that file, I have given me one URL. That URL will be updated. But the person is keeping it, he can see. If I open this, I will get one file. File storage 1. If I open the second one, I will see both. For other user, only one URL only. For me, I have multiple URLs. This is what versioning is. Clear? What is versioning? Same thing I have done here. Practical. Service create bucket, give bucket name, select, keep all versioning next, uncheck block, all access, acknowledge period. I created this one. I open a bucket, I uploaded a file, any file, copy and next upload, which I did. Then upload file, make public, scroll down, copy the URL, paste in new tab, which I have given to you. The first page practical I have done with versioning policy. Next, this is one size I have given. I'll give you this PPT also. Now, why we use S3? S3 is used for SDLC, Software Development Life Cycle. People who create scripts, what they do? They create software. First, one client will go to the customer saying that I will make your software what you want. You tell me the requirement. The first requirement process will come. We will make a note. I want like this, I want these, I want this option here, I want this. We will make a note. The first word, requirement analysis. This is how it works. What my customer wants. He will give me a list of entire thing. Then I have to define properly to my developer. You have to add something here and do this thing. Because the person who is giving you the project, he will not know what coding and all. Person you have to explain. See, in here it should come like this. He will write his code. Okay. Next, designing. After that, coding. Then testing, development, maintenance. Again, it goes on. After maintaining, you will give it to the client again. You will say no. Again you have to do. So, but it has a process. Now, in this process, lot of coding will come. If you overwrite gone case, might be you have not done versioning on, and you are keeping the file here. What will happen? All override, or might be in here you have done some mistake, you have updated entire batch process. It will take some time. So your S3 work on SDLC. Okay. Next, you have something known as waterfall thing. First, requirement. So these are steps. Okay, these are all steps. SDLC is one. Waterfall is one. It goes step by step. First, requirement, design, implementation, system testing, system deployment, and system maintenance. It works on system. Same thing, it has a cycle, it has waterfall model. That's the difference. But nowadays we use this, only 4 things. Requirement, architecture design, deployment, testing, and filter. In requirement, first these 3 will come. That is known as agile methodology. That is agile model. It has 4, repetition will be there. In waterfall model, no repetition. If something goes wrong, again from the beginning. In SDLC, if something goes wrong in the circle, again from the beginning. Like if you go to new waterfall, you see now water comes down only. Does it go up? No. Same thing with the other 2. But in agile, you can change anywhere. Okay, this agile methodology again it will come in Docker. I'm saying again and again. Whatever I'm doing here, same thing I'll repeat in DevOps. At that time you should answer. If you don't answer, you know what will happen. Class, there are list of. So read properly. This is example of bucket versioning, which I have done right now. Next topic is cross-region replication. Other topics are there. I will do, but first I'll finish my PPT. Okay, those are out of the course. Cross-region replication means, I think we have done practice of moving our image from one region to other image. Okay. EC2 instance, we created an image file, we have deployed a different region. Region we have not done, token we have not done. We created a snapshot, we copy a register to different region. Why not done? I think I have done. You have done.
We done, sir.
Region you have done. Like EC2 migration of instance. Even if I don't tell the name, we will not understand. No. So what you have done there migration? In there we have something that we have to copy a file. First thing. Then launch it, correct? So 2 or 3 ways you have to do. In S3, you will create this option, cross-region replication. Okay, you will take one source, one destination. What is source? Your file, your place. Destination, where to go. Once you activate this CRR, yes, Ajana. Hello. Padmatal. These all with Jagdish batchments. Let me demo for the paste. Okay, so what I was telling, I was talking about cross-region application. We have source, destination. Whatever file we keep in source, it will automatically move to a destination. It will migrate. Once you copy, it goes there. But it depends on the latencies also, where region you're keeping. If you're keeping Mumbai, quickly it will go. If you're keeping Mumbai and different region, okay, you want to share a file to different region, it will take some time. Time means max to max 3 minutes or 4 minutes, depending on your size. If it is big, so big it will take. Okay, now here it will take 2-3 minutes because I keep one small file only. You will practice something else with 1 GB file. That time will come in, sir, it took half an hour. It might take. It might take. Okay, but it will do in background. Just you have to create the policy. So that is what I am going to do. There are certain things to remember. Whatever file you have inside your source, that will not copy. After creating the rule, whatever you keep, that will copy. So if you need, then copy it. Not old file will not go. Okay. If you delete something from the source, mistakenly you might delete also. It will not affect on your destination. It's kind of backup. If you delete, fine. In destination it will be there. That is why your S3 is most popular in storage. This option you don't get in other, like in Google Drive and all those things you don't have. Delete means gone. You cannot retrieve it. Here all options are possible. How we'll see. So first let's do, then I will do R&D on all those things. If I delete, I get or not. If I delete my main file, will I get or not. All things can be retrieved here. Everything is secure. But once bucket gone, everything gone. Inside bucket, everything can be done. If you delete it also, we can retrieve it out. Okay. So let's do. So I will assume this one AWS practical is my source, and something like what something batch something is there, batch 732nd. It is mine. Okay, I will delete all those things. I'll empty this folder. Hold a second. So how to make empty? Direct click on this, click on empty. If you want to delete, it will not delete. It will say the folder, the bucket is not empty. So first you have to make empty. I'll delete first. See, the bucket is not empty. It will not delete directly if some files are there. So first empty it. You have to write down this one, format delete. Now no files. If you open this, no files are there. Okay. Versioning is on, then also no files are there. Okay, because you are doing from the administrative level, global mode. Okay, now I want whatever file I keep on my AWS practical. Whatever file I keep on my AWS practical, it should be uploaded to my batch 732nd. So that AWS, the file which I created now is my source. The next bucket is my destination. Okay. Clear? Online? Clear? What I'm saying? This is my source, this is my destination. So whenever you want to use cross-region replication, you have to go to your source, because from there only you want to find to copy to your destination, correct? Come here, come to management. Scroll down, the replication rule. Create replication group. Here it can be done within region, different account. All options are available. Okay. Give a name, so I'll give replica. Source bucket, your bucket. Apply to all objects in the bucket, you can do like this. In all. But no, I want to give some tag, prefix, some unique name like file. Only file will go. Like there are some common names, this file should go only, those files only will go. But no, whatever file I copy, I need everything. Just do this. You want only document file to be then star.doc. That means whatever .doc is there, everything will go. So that is for limit the scope of this rule using one or more filters. If you want everything, just do this. Apply to all about it. Whatever object is there. Okay. Choose in this account, choose different account. Choose different account. If I do, I have to give account ID. From where? From here. Not yours. Another. Don't give your account ID here. You have some pricing option. It is chargeable. I'm saying again and again. If you are storing data, first 50 terabyte monthly, it is 0.23 per GB. So charges are there. And then again tiering. you're not using it, it will go to Glacier, it will go to infrequent access. From there it goes to Glacier, deep archive, all tiering is there. Okay, but there will be charge. But first 50 terabyte. If you go more 450, then this much. More you use, more less it comes. But per hour $0.0 something rupees will come. So that one you have to check. You have to give the estimate to your customers. If you're showing a file here, this will be charges. So now here you have to choose your bucket name. So I have created batch that one, I'll do this. Batch 730, this. Keep versioning. Here rules are there. I have not deleted only. Okay. Create new rule. Replicate object not required. Okay. Okay, in their versioning in that folder, the versioning is on, so it is not showing here. If you do your new time, one more option will come in down. Versioning. You have to enable that. My folder, that batch 730 already versioning is enabled, so it is not showing it. Okay, you have to enable versioning both the sides. Once you do this, save. Now the replication rule is created. Destination, this batch timing. Entire bucket, same source, same this. Okay, I am doing in same region. One more bucket I will create, but in different region. I think my batch is different region only. Hold a second. I think my that is in different region only. It is in OU. Chalo. I have not seen it in OU. Different region only. My AWS practical is in where? In Mumbai region. This is my different region. Okay. Now, whatever file I will keep, will come here. Okay, so let's see. Open this. File.txt will not come. I'll just upload something. I'll have two files because anyhow I need two topics to do to index. More one file I will do. So upload. Two files uploaded. Okay. So this is some error file, HTML file. Why I have kept? Because I just kept. You can keep any file. I just took HTML. Okay. Now let's come here. Refresh. Came? Did file came here? No. Because file I did earlier. Clear? Understood? This is what cross-region application is. This is where I have done 730. That's what I'm saying. After creating all this, the rule will apply. Okay? Clear? Okay. Now I will delete something. From here I will delete. I was here, the file is there, correct? It's standard, it's the storage class standard. By default, it's standard only. I'll come to AWS Practical. I will delete index file. Deleted. Is there any file? still there. So it will not impact. Not do. That is one security we have. So the reason people do this, they keep on separate area. So if you delete it also somehow, some mistakenly somebody has some permission, he went and deleted also, he can retrieve it back. Okay. One more advantage, you have two files, he is editing something, he is adding something. Both will have different storage. So they will not clash. So multiple ways you can think of this benefits. Clear? Next. Now I deleted that file from here. Correct, no? I want that file. I want that file again. You can say, sir, you can upload it. I am not into my location. I'm doing here. I'm using your laptop or somebody's laptop. How will you do? So if you have created versioning, then it is possible. Because when you delete, it gets a marker, delete marker. Then it will give you step, it has been deleted. You can understand what files are there, what you have done, what you have modified, everything will be giving you details. For you, it is deleted, you are not seeing the file. For 90 days back also, you can take it out. Here it is in standard. After that, you come. Okay? So, what to do? Click on show version. See, error, no, index file, delete marker, and then HTML file down. Delete marker means it is giving an option, it has been deleted. So marker is there, point out, or you can say pointer, what you have done. Okay, clear? Queries? Understood till now? Now I will delete this again. I am deleting the marker. Close. File came. Index or HTML. You could open this file. That is what the advantage of versioning. If you don't have versioning, this will not come. Clear? Questions? Online people, any questions? No. Okay, next. As I said, it will help you to launch web page. For testing purpose. Like see, I have created this error file and index file, correct? Error file and index file. Now, what is this error file? Already I have created here. If I click on this, I get this one, error page. These are from local desktop I'm doing. If I click on index file, I'll get something like this, HTML page, welcome to web page, something AWS class. These I have created. If you have this file, how to create this file? I think you know. HTML file, how to create? Simply, if you want to create HTML file, like index file, you create an index file, open it. Write down something like welcome to AWS class. Okay, I will do an HTML file properly. Okay. This file I have done. File, save as. Here give the same name, whatever name you have index. Here make it all file. If you do this, save. It will say override. Obviously, I have one file. I am overwriting it. Now, if I click my file, I'll get this. Fine. Oh, hold a second. I have overwritten it. Where it went? I did it. Then where is more one? Open file, save as, desktop, all file. I've given that time, no? Not given? Okay. Yeah. So this is the page. Okay. Now I'll copy this page again. So first of all, it will overwrite. Upload. Add folder. I am just adding in new. Okay. Nothing extra I am doing. Done. Okay. If I want to see these two files, I have to make public. Just action. Scroll down. Make public. Okay. Public done. I'll give you two URLs. Check what you are getting. Check these two URL what you are getting first of all. Error page, correct? One more I am giving. Now you are getting two URLs. Now you check. Okay, now you are getting two URLs from two different links. Actually, if you remember, we did load balancing. What happened in load balancing? Multiple URLs, I made it one.
Yes.
Same thing can be done here with the help of storage. But the file should be present in your storage. So already the file is present here. Already the file is present here. Okay? Understood? It is there now. Come to properties. Scroll full down. Static web host. Edit. Enable. Whatever file you have, don't do redirect request for an object. If you do this, you have to give the bucket. That bucket will be in DNS. So that one also will do. Presently not. I am doing with static web hosting. Here the file name. I have given integer HTML because it's written over here. At home, while practicing, give something else and give the same name here. Okay, I am just doing it as default. You people has to practice. Same file name, whatever file you have in your bucket. If you give something a1.html, a2, give that name. It should be same, no differences. Okay. Now I am saving it. Now instead of giving those two URL, I'll get one more URL down. I'll copy this URL and I'll send to you and let me know what you are getting.
Welcome to AWS.
Welcome to AWS, correct? That means first page you are getting. Yes or no? People are online. Can you just say what link you got? You got the first page. Welcome to AWS class. That one you got? Okay. Online people same.
Yes, sir. Same.
Now I am just going to delete my index file. Just index file I will delete. Now you check what you get. Let me delete first, then you check. Huh? Now you check. Now you will get error page. Understood? If one is not responding, other will respond. Same like your cloud balancer, CLB, ELB, and network load balancer. Clear? That is a load balancer work. This is not load balancer. This is static web hosting. Don't compare everything. Just take an example. Okay? It will not do any kind of load balancer. If you want, that one also can be done. All options are present, but different courses. Not here everything. Up to here clear? People online?
Yes.
Okay, for today, I will keep storage here only, but more things are left. On next class, we'll talk about some permissions, metric values, management, lot of managements are there. The option you have to talk. We'll talk about this on next class. I'll keep this file same here. Okay? If I keep this file, I will not retrieve the index file. It's deleted here now. On that day, we'll see can I retrieve or not. Today, I am getting my delete marker, correct? Let's see on Monday what I'll get. Is it fine? Is it fine for all? Please respond, Vinay, Rajesh, Usha. Fine now?
Yes.
Now, I'm going to give a homework. All ready to do this homework? See, he left only. Why you left? Not finished class. Hold. Homework is there. After listening, homework will hear. So, Usha, ready for homework?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Lakshmi.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Interesting, very interesting. I just want to check your skills this time. I'm giving you one scenario based. Like what will happen? On a scenario based, you have to work. Let's see. I'll give you the option what you have to do. What will it, but you have to just think and do. Now, what is the question is? I have one. You will be having two EC2s. Understand? Two EC2. In this EC2, add public IP. Okay? Why? To access internet. If you open EC2, if you give that one enable public IP, you get an IP address. You can communicate. What we've done till now, easy. Next, here no public IP. Right here public IP. The public IP should be blank. But this can access internet. Understood? That means here you have to create something private subnet, here public subnet, and you have to use one tool. I'm giving all the hints. NAT. Then subnet association. Homework is only for them who will try. I'll help them only. This is not a AWS associate, but you should know this thing. You will get a lot of videos in YouTube. People who will see this video, please remember I need this homework on Monday anyhow. Or else whatever I'm thinking to giving extra, no extra. Only I'll go with the basic thing. Like for me, S3 is over, but I will give more extra on that. These topics are there, but not at associate level. This homework, this is for professional level, but I will do. But you have to try. If you're not getting, tell me where you're not getting. Understood? The people who will download or will see who are absent today, for them this message. I need this homework. Do not come and say, sir, I forgot to do the homework. I do not know. So I'm recording this session. People who are online understood my question. You all understood what to do? Okay. People who are online. Lakshmi.
Yes, sir.
This is who? Vinay, na? Vinay. Okay. You said yes. Fine. Lakshmi, understood my question?
Yes, sir.
Usha,
Yes, sir.
try make a video. Don't do screen recording with mobile phone. Lakshmi, don't do like that. Do screen recording and send it to me. If it
Okay,
is
sir.
big size in WhatsApp, do in
Actually-
Google Chat, share the link to me.
Actually, yesterday the size is more, sir. That's why.
You could have done this one now in Google Drive and you can share the link to me.
Okay, sir.
SQs can be done, or else you do in S3 and send it to me. No problem.
Okay, sir.
Okay, but do
Okay.
by Monday.
Okay, sir.
People who have not done ALB is one homework. This is one homework. 2 homework for them. Okay, and please nobody will help others. Don't share your videos if somebody call and text you. This message for all who are absent also. Okay, then bye. See you on Monday with the homework.